Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. We're going to start this video off here in Delaware, Ohio. This photo was taken yesterday on the 15th, sent in by Belinda F. as she was driving down the highway, and these ominous looking storm clouds dropped down out of the sky, literally speaking. In her email, she said this was frightening to see these types of clouds that almost look like the beginnings of a wedge tornado. I don't think it ever turned into one, but there's been a very large low pressure system traveling across the northern tier of the United States, and this is what it looked like, or at least partially, as it went through Ohio yesterday. In fact, it's still partially in Ohio, covering multiple states, creating multiple power outages. Not only power outages, but this low pressure system has created hurricane force winds, which the high winds can affect seismographs, believe it or not. You're looking at the seismograph in Pearl Lake, Idaho. It's still reeling from the hurricane force winds from that storm system. Not only there, but in Wyoming as well. Get a load of that, would you? I mean, I've read and I've studied seismographs. I know how they're built, how they're designed to work, and what can influence them. And believe it or not, one thing that can influence them, you wouldn't think it would be, is high winds. And this is a side effect from that very large low pressure system that was making its way across the United States, still making its way across the United States, causing power outages. Power outages in Washington now are at 14,400, 11,600 in Idaho, down to 1,600 in Oregon, 1,900 in Montana, and those are customers, single dwellings. Now you can see as the system's moving towards the east, 22,000 customers without electricity, almost 23 in the state of Vermont, nearly 5,000 in New Hampshire, New York looking at nearly 5,000 as well. But there is a big center of rotation parked over Ohio, making some ominous looking clouds come down out of the sky. That seriously does look like the beginnings of a possible wedge tornado, especially right there. Incredible photos sent in by Belinda out of Ohio. Now we're going to go to the website, check out the Schumann resonance, and you can see there's a little bit of an uptick in activity over here at the Schumann. That is a direct result of the high-speed solar wind stream coming out of this coronal hole that is still facing planet Earth, slowly turning away towards the western limb of the sun, but that energy will make its way towards the Earth sometime today, maybe tonight, if not tonight, tomorrow, more than likely producing some pretty spectacular northern lights or auroras. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, you can see a little bit of activity at the caldera, especially in the northeast quadrant. It seems to be now taking over for the northwest quadrant. It was very busy over here in the northwest for many, many weeks, and now we're seeing a steady flow of energy in the northeastern quadrant. Also, you can see some action over here at Parker Peak, Lake Butte, the promontory, borehole B208. That almost looks like some earthquake signatures there. Not very big, but nevertheless, earthquake activity at a supervolcano is earthquake activity at a supervolcano. It's something you need to pay attention to. But other than that, nothing out of bounds. We don't want to come over here and see these things all dark blue. That would indicate something big. For now, I would kind of expect a little bit of activity at a supervolcano, to be honest with you. Also in this video, we're going to go to North Carolina here in just a minute, Fayetteville to be exact, where Evangel noticed this spectacular red light in the nighttime sky. So spectacular that she pulled over her car and began videotaping this incredible red light in the sky. Also in this video, I've got a brand new picture slideshow, new sky phenomena photos sent in from all around the world. Also another video out of West Palm Beach, Florida. Darian Y again noticed what looked like, and you guys be the judge for yourself. Looks like a big fish in the sky. How about that? Got the sun behind this bank of clouds that looks like largemouth bass hovering in the sky off the coast of West Palm Beach, Florida. This one here is simply for fun. You don't see things like this very often. The sun glowing very brightly behind what looks like literally the profile of a largemouth bass. More incredible videos, and we've been getting some amazing photos out of the West Palm Beach and Miami area. And here's yet another one. Looks like a giant fish in the sky right in front of the sun. Take you guys now down to Fayetteville, North Carolina, where Evanja C noticed this spectacular, I'm not kidding, this thing is something else. Bright red light in the sky. She has some commentary. I'm gonna let you guys check this out. This is unedited, the way she shared it with me.
I don't know what this is.
Are you serious?
This is the second one I've seen tonight. The last one was orange.
You can hear her vehicle running as she pulled over to the side of the road to check this thing out. What is that thing?
It's blinking and it's just sitting in the sky.
She said it wasn't moving, and from her perspective it was blinking from time to time. Here I zoom in, put it in slow motion. Other than that, that was the original video, unedited. Here I zoom in, slow motion, trying to grasp what we're looking at here. It's got the sky literally glowing red. It was so bright. Unbelievable. Looks like to be about maybe 1,500 feet off the ground. Just a rough estimate. It almost looks like at times there are some lights around it that blink here and there, but nothing conclusive. Here it is in a slightly different format. I tried several, and this was one of the better ones. I was just looking for possible features like I always do. This one here made it look almost like a small version of the sun or a very bright, small full moon. Don't know what that was, neither did she, but it was so amazing. She pulled her car over to the side of the road, got out, and began recording that spectacular light in the sky above Fayetteville, North Carolina. Excellent video out of Fayetteville. Here's some brand new pictures sent in from around the world. Deniso out of New Zealand. Unbelievable orange sky at sunset. Another beautiful sky by VC out of Westland, Michigan. Very similar to that down in New Zealand. Now back down to the southern hemisphere, Queensland, Australia. Sean noticed a very spectacular sky, the split sky phenomena. Got dark skies on the left, bright orange on the right, big shadow beam separating the light from the dark, noticed from Queensland, Australia. Now up to the Irish Sea, where Lena M noticed a very crisp shelf cloud up in the sky, high above the Irish Sea. Jessica L out of Idaho. Fantastic purple skies, purple and dark orange skies. Now over to Hemet, California. Amber and Labine Design, that's at Labine Design. Notice what looks like maybe a trapezoid over here. I don't know if that's another version maybe of an isosceles, but either way, it looks like a geometric shape, very low on the horizon in the sky, above Hemet, California. Vaz out of Glasgow, Scotland. Noticed a big sun behind the clouds. Jamaica. Colleen S. Sun, what looks like is behind smoke in Jamaica. Angelica L. noticed a big triangle shape up in the sky in the proximity of the sun. Bryson G. noticed some very unique clouds. Also, not exactly sure of the location, but you can see there's something up there that just didn't fit in with the rest of the clouds. You've got what looks like possibly another triangle tucked in behind these clouds here, and then something right there. Very difficult to identify, almost looks like a bullhorn or something. Good observation, though. Patrick B. out of Silverton, Colorado. Super cool clouds, look like mountains in the sky. Great observations, guys. Keep the photos coming. If you have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. All of the photos end up here at the Sky Phenomenon Photo Gallery at the website, and sometimes I'll use them in a video slideshow just like you saw right here. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.